murder the Time Eater later.
All right, and we're finally live. Took us a little bit extra. Woke up a little bit too late, sadly. All right, let's full screen this thing. Hopefully the audio isn't too loud. If it is, someone will hopefully let me know. Ah, my ears. Alrighty then. Full screen. Yes, because for once I actually don't have an overlay this time. I'm kind of bad. I've had prep for quite some time. So hopefully I can scroll out just a little bit. There we go. Turn the music in my ears. Just a little bit. There we go. Alrighty then. So let's get into this, shall we? Well, actually, before we do that, and we can probably explain a little bit of stuff. So, this is Pokemon Tabletop United, which is an unofficial Pokemon Tabletop, or at least one of them. There's actually a whole bunch of them, for whatever reason. This is definitely still kind of new to us, so there's definitely going to be times of trying to figure things out and whatnot, but for the most part, everything is kind of close to D&D to an extent. Movement's different, initiatives is different, but combat, it still uses a D20 system, which makes it a little bit easier. And I've taken the time to create entire routes as opposed to just throwing up battle maps. So there's definitely going to be a lot of overworld travel. And so with that, why don't we go ahead and, I know we're not in the scene yet, but why don't we go ahead and describe our characters? Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with, let's start with you, Seth.
Seth here, he's a good old country boy, was raised on a berry farm, and that's pretty much all that he's kind of known. He has an affinity for grass-type Pokemon, and he's just this, like, flannel shirt wearing, like, blue jeans, boots. Instead of a cowboy hat, he likes to wear a sun hat, and he's got this, like, very short cropped hair, but he does have facial hair in that way that, like, kind of middle school rat mustache, like it's still trying to grow in, all patchy. He can't exactly grow a beard, but he obviously wants to. And he is just traveling to maybe find new berries to take home and to gather up a bunch of Pokemon to help man the family farm.
Very nice. What about you, Spira?
Excuse me. Spira is the it should be a second generation immigrant to the region, and she was born and raised in the Pokemon grooming business, and she is she's helped to keep people's Pokemon clean and nice and happy in that way. And she probably since she was like a young teen has like really latched on to the idea of training Pokemon. And she kind of got disinterested with grooming, although she still likes it. The older she got, the more she wanted to go out into the world with her Pokemon that she loves and like battle with them. And so she had her heart set on the league, the Pokemon League. Now she is going to go out and try to be Pokemon master.
All right, and finally, Eleanor.
So Eleanor was born and raised on a Mareep ranch. Her family raised Mareep as well as shear them for their wool to turn into textiles. And she has 2 older brothers, and they're kind of expected to take over the family business. However, she isn't interested in it. Instead, there was a daycare in the town that she grew up in, and oftentimes she could be found hiding out playing with the Pokemon at the daycare, avoiding anything to do with the family business, all of her chores. She would also hide out in the Marie pasture. Was very good at climbing trees to avoid her mother. She's very much a ride or die type of friend, and her goal is to gain knowledge about raising and taking care of different types of Pokemon, because when she's older, she'd like to run her own daycare.
All right. Well, then, with that said, I believe we can fully get started then. So, of course, we are in what is known as the Hyrus region. It's a custom region because I didn't want to deal with the kind of the lore and implications of proper regions, and it's always fun to have your own kind of stuff going, just like D&D. And the players will be starting in a town known as Ocean View. It recently got renamed. So, just to do a quick check, can everyone move their tokens?
Time for me to break the map again.
And can everyone move their Pokemon as well?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Alright, so all of you have arrived in Ocean View. It is a rather small town. It is considered the starting town. It's where the professor lives. Spira, you, of course, are from this town. Or at least, well, you live in this town.
Mm-hmm.
And so for that, you kind of know what's going on. And as of currently, you have probably just walked out your door. It is early in the morning. You know, you are to be at the professor's office at 9 a.m. Currently, it is 9:56. Or 8:56, excuse me. Yeah,
I was going to say, we're late on the first day.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Ash was late.
Yeah, and Ash didn't get the Pokemon he wanted.
And he still hasn't evolved said Pokemon in how many fucking years?
It's okay. He's still 10 years old after 10 years of the show running, so...
Wait, real quick, can we talk about the fact he didn't get any of the Pokemon that he wanted? He wanted Charmander, and then he settled on Squirtle, and then I think Bulbasaur. And yet he still ended up with all 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, it didn't even matter, but...
Bringing out the cheats.
I actually didn't make the professor's interior finished. Well, actually, I did finish it, but... Anyways, so... The professor's building is the one you see on the left, the one with the green roof. For the most part, it looks like a standard building, but with a couple little oddities to it. I'm going to go ahead and unpause. And again, so you, Spira, are right outside your door. A couple minutes before, Seth arrived, and then Eleanor arrived. So you are currently all kind of rushing to the professor's house. So I'm going to unpause. And they're off.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can Wasta.
Yeah, you can Wasta.
I win.
All right. So as you kind of get closer to the professor's office, you actually hear coming from inside kind of like howls of a Pokemon and like crashing of like things being knocked over and all of that kind of stuff. And if you the sound is very specific. Spira would actually know. It sounds like the professor's Mightyena. He's well known for he is a former trainer and always has had this Pokemon by his side.
So as Spiro walks up, she is dressed in a uniquely tailored, not uniform, but like sort of like dress, like not dress. What am I trying to say? She's wearing very specifically made clothing. She has like, oh my gosh, I've forgotten the name of the garment.
Like a
I am
pantsuit,
actually-
power suit, blazer thing.
I am blouse. That's what it's called.
Blouse.
It's a blouse and skirt. That's what it's called. And of wearing like solid colors, very reminiscent of the Pokemon that's on her shoulder. The little bird with blue and yellow in its feathers, matching her clothing. She's got her little circular blue hat on, and on her right arm, she has a very ornate-looking like falconer's arm guard. It goes all the way up to her shoulder, and on her shoulder is a little bit that acts as a perch that her bird sits on. And it looks very old. It looks like it could, like the leather is sort of cracking around the edges. But it is still very reliable in its purpose. And she looks around hearing this crashing, and she goes, "Hey, Professor, are you okay?"
So obviously I assume you're standing near the door, correct?
Yeah, we just as we approach the house, and
you don't really you don't get a response, but you do hear him in there, and you also hear his research assistant Samuel. You both hear you can tell that Samuel is kind of like freaking out. And you can kind of hear like the professor kind of like cursing under his breath, a little, like you can just kind of hear like muffled, like what you assume as an 18-year-old to be curses. But the door is, if you attempt to open it, it does open. So opening the door, you can see that his obviously his office is basically trashed. And his Mightyena is kind of like bounding around the room, kind of like screaming, kind of like a husky does. I think everyone knows what sounds huskies make. That loud, like screaming. Samuel is like kind of close to the door, and the professor is basically chasing his Mightyena around the room. And so as you open the door, Samuel just kind of like looks over and he goes, oh. Now is a very interesting time for you to show up, Spira. Oh, lots of problems going on.
I can see that. Would you like any assistance?
Yeah, we just need to catch Mightyena. Apparently, apparently when they were playing fetch earlier in the ocean, he got stung by a tentacle and has since been, he ran to the office, bust down the door here, and has just been running around since screaming. I'm starting to get a bit of a headache at this point. And I'm completely worn out.
Well, I'm sure that my character has had to deal with Pokemon that don't want to be groomed, and some animals, they get a bit fussy when you try to collar them and make them stand still. Could I make like a Pokemon education to try to
Yes, you
see
may.
if I can recall what I might be able to do for it?
Yes, you may. First skill check of the game, and it's 10 minutes in. Let's go.
I got a 9.
So, of course, you've also been around Professor Cypress before, and because of that, you kind of know that, Mightyena are really big Pokemon. They kind of look like wolves. And most of the time, anytime that he's kind of like freaked out before, Cypress normally just jumps on him. Because they're a very sturdy Pokemon, and so, he just kind of like tackles them to the ground, usually. And that's what it appears he is attempting to do currently. But you also know that Mightyena happens to have several, little, stuffed toys he likes to chew on. And you know that they're normally kind of found off to the side in the side room.
Okay. Well, without saying anything, I sort of shoulder my way past, what did you say his name was? Samuel. I was almost right. Shoulder my way past Samuel and, Valor, the Rookity. He, sort of doesn't want to go inside, so he hops off and sort of, tweets angrily and hovers in front of the door, and he actually will go. Oh, I can't control my token. He will go and
There you go.
okay, so I'm gonna be up here, and he doesn't want to be here. He's gonna. Oh, I need to deselect. Ah.
You can do it.
Actually, I don't know how to.
If you click off to
Oh,
one
here
of
we
the
go.
tabs.
There we go. Now I have separated us.
There you go.
Yay. And he's gonna fly down. And he's just gonna hover in front of the Mareep and look at it. And as she shoulders her way past Samuel, she immediately runs to the side room and grabs one of the stuffies and doesn't even go out of the room. She just throws it out the door.
Sure. And as you kind of do that, the yelp or the yelps from the Mightyena kind of stop for a second, and you kind of hear this furious kind of when a dog tries to run on a tiled floor, and they still have their claws aren't clipped. They have that kind of running in place sound, and then you just kind of hear a fumbling noise as looking out, you can see that Cypress has successfully jumped on top of the Mightyena, taking it down to the ground and kind of grabbing onto its front two paws, and he kind of goes, "Hey, good thinking on that one. Much appreciated, Spira."
Of course.
Wait a second. You're one of the 3 that are here to get their certificate, aren't you?
Indeed. The others are waiting outside.
And he's kind of like struggling, and of course the mighty Inna is still kind of like kind of whimpering and kind of like struggling to be released. And he goes, "Well, they can definitely come on in. I would love to throw on the old Pokemon movie intro that the league makes us do. You know the one, the Welcome to the world of Pokemon, as if we haven't always lived here."
She smirks and she like sort of is gingerly stepping around all of the stuff that's been knocked over, and because it looks like a tornado's gone through, and she just goes, "Indeed, Professor. I will go and let him know that you are giving us the too long didn't read version today." And she she comes back out and walks down and and she think a Pokemon professor would be able to handle his Pokemon a little more, well, better.
Yeah, I wasn't
And,
exactly expecting to get Pokemon toys thrown at me today.
You're lucky he stopped it before he got to you, Seth.
How you know my name?
I don't know. Didn't we all go to school together? Wasn't that the thing?
Was it?
Yes, I'm pretty sure we all went to school together.
Well, I always thought of it as like homeschooling kind of thing.
Okay,
Or you could go to
you said we went to school, so I'm like, okay, we must know each other then. And then I forgot to ask before we
Well,
started.
theoretically, you 2 could have potentially gone to the physical school because it is closer to your area.
Also, who knows? Maybe while, Spiro was doing all of this, me and you were like, hey, I'm Eleanor. Oh, hi, I'm Seth.
I mean,
that's what I
right.
thought was going on.
kind of that
Okay,
very
then.
awkward, that kind of like awkwardness of like, hey, how you doing?
Oh,
Okay then, sorry to derail that.
What's your name again?
Seth.
Nice, I'm Eleanor.
Pleasure to meet you. So, Professor's got that all handled now?
he does. His Mightyena was causing some trouble, but it seems to all be fixed now. And his office doesn't exactly look best. And she looks at down at the Rookity, who is down on the ground and is looking up at the Mareep, and she just goes, she gives like a short little like whistling sound, which I can't recreate because I can't whistle, but and she just goes, "Valor, to me." And he tweets at me in like a retort, as if to retort, and then gets on his little shoulder perch. "Hello. I believe I recognize you, Eleanor. It's nice to meet you in person. And I am sorry, sir, I have forgotten your name, but I recognize your face."
It's Seth, ma'am.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. It's like it was Zoom classes.
Yeah, COVID.
Yep. All right.
Pokemon flu.
yeah.
Pokerus. The
right.
swine-up flu.
Spearow flu.
Oh,
So
I mean, Pokemon from bats, so it's Zubat.
Zubat flu.
Zoo flu.
Zubat.
All right. So entering back into the lab, Samuel is kind of like straightening things up and kind of like muttering under his breath. As Spearow kind of knows he does. He's not. He's friendly, but he's, you know, what you expect from an undergrad researcher working under somebody. That Professor Cypress is a great professor, from what you know. He studies the basically the bonding of Pokemon and trainers. He's kind of in his mid-30s. He's got a like salt and pepper beard, kind of a short cut for his hair, and currently, you know, he's knelt on the ground, inspecting his mighty in his paws, and you can tell one of them is like very, very swollen, and the Mightyena has one of the stuffies in its mouth, which is tampering its whining, and the professor kind of turns and looks at all of you and he goes, well, I'm sure Spira here has kind of explained a little bit of what has transpired, and you know, it's actually quite a good thing that you three already have your Pokemon. You see, one of the best ways to cure or take the sting out of a Tentacool's sting is with some royal honey from Route 101. Do you think you three could fetch me some? And then, of course, you know, you can have your little welcome to the world of Pokemon spiel and your official trainer certificate and and I can get you your trainer cards. Would you be willing to do that for me?
Sure.
Of course.
Oh, wonderful.
Of course, Professor. However, we won't be stopped on the way to the route without our identification.
Well, only if you try to buy things at the Pokemart. But otherwise, you three have your Pokemon, and the only one that lives on Route 101 is good old Biff. You know Biff.
Biff.
He's
No,
the local forester. I'm sure he knows exactly where to get that royal jelly. Normally I have some on hand, but well, there's been a massive increase in Tentacool recently. I've been treating so many people's Pokemon recently because, as you know, we don't have a Pokemon Center here, so I'm the Pokemon Center.
I'm sorry, Professor. Did you say honey or jelly? I think the difference matters.
Oh, royal honey.
Indeed.
You gotta
I
admit,
just
when you
wanted to
first
clear.
said Tentacruel, I was afraid of what you were gonna suggest. Honey sounds a lot better.
Oh, and what do you mean by that?
Well, it's probably just, you know, city folk making shit up, but kinda heard you're supposed to pee on those.
Oh, yes. No. No, that's always been a bit of a joke over the years. I don't know where it comes from. I always hear crap like that from the old sea folk here.
You said crap in a family-friendly Pokemon game?
I literally
How
just
dare
said
you.
shit.
I know that was the joke. How fucking dare he swear? I also like the fact that the professor assistant's name is Samuel. You know,
Right,
like
Samuel
Samuel Oaks.
I love the best part is my brain didn't even go there. I was like, what do I call him? I want the professor to call him Sammy, and it makes him mad. So his name's gonna be Sam, and then I'm like, but Samuel. It's like, what? Huh.
I mean, it's kind of like when I picked the name Rowan originally.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Professor
totally forgot
Rowan.
I forgot about the professor.
Right. Alright, is there anything you want to do before heading off to Route 101? Obviously, you can't buy anything in the stores. They do ID checks, other than buying trainer food, buying candy snacks and all of that, but I believe you already have bought items and stuff, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So is it off to Route 101 then?
Yeah.
Alright. Then I'm gonna unpause and make your way up north. And they're off.
Whee!
Oh god, you can go very quick with that.
I just paperclick.
And then I gotta move your Mareep over there. Hold on.
I do not own any tokens with vision in this scene.
Same.
Oh, hold on.
We're blind.
We're blinded by the route.
Someone used flash and we didn't get a warning.
There wasn't actually supposed to be any stuff here, so hold on.
We don't got dark vision.
We got flashlight.
Oh.
It's suddenly nighttime.
Right? I don't know why. There's not supposed to be any, like, dark vision or
Lava ore
anything.
exploration.
I have like a little pixel of
Of
vision
light.
at like the bottom. The very bottom, yeah.
I don't even have any of that.
Me neither. I get the same message as Seraphel.
Hold on, first. Oh, yeah, that's so weird. What the hell?
Oh, it's growing larger. I have a
Yeah.
very small cone of light.
You know what? I bet I know what it is. Whoop. Ways with the technical difficulties. I don't know. Okay, alrighty then. So you make your way to Route 101. It's a very, I mean, it's literally just leaving the main portion of Ocean View, and it's a rather forested region. So for the most part, Spira, you've probably been here a couple of times. I'm not sure if you've ever met Biff himself, but you've probably been to this little first part of the route and whatnot. And so as, you know, you get over here, you do hear the sound of rustling grass and the waving of the trees, and the salty spray and the smell of the ocean kind of dissipates as you get to the route. And so I'm going to go ahead and unpause. I hate it. Because I have the stream view and the regular view, I keep trying to pause, but I've clicked on the wrong tab.
Oh my.
Why are you so big?
What happened? I can't see anything now.
You were
Did I
literally
mess up?
There
four
you
Oh,
go.
there
times.
we go. There we go.
Yeah, be careful about going backwards
I was just
when
trying
you
to
show up, because you will go back through the teleport, and it just makes your tokens giant.
You were 4 tiles big.
Big boy.
Big.
We have Gigantamax to trainer. Okay.
So this first part, you kind of go ahead and give me perception rolls, please.
Food, please.
Food, please.
Just the way you said that made me think.
I know.
Let's see. Where's my perception? Perception is here.
Do I roll for perception?
on the skills page, down in it's the bottom
Oh,
three.
okay.
It's perception. You just click on the dice, or at least I think you do. My
Love being player 3.
There we go.
Player 3 test and player 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change those. That's kind of annoying. All right, so looking around, surprisingly, you don't actually, despite the rustling leaves and all of that, you realize that that's really just the wind. Apparently, there doesn't appear to be any walking leaves as if there's an oddish around or anything. It's actually rather quiet. But you do hear further on in the route, you kind of hear the little lapping of the water in the little pond to the north. So if you want to make your way over there or explore.
So Sphera sort of walks over in the western sort of direction, and is just sort of looking around and goes it feels strange to be here again and not turn around to go back home.
I mean, we're turning around once we got that honey, right?
Oh. Why, you're right. Well, I guess I'll just take my foot out of my mouth and continue.
Runaway trainers.
We don't need a license, let's go!
We don't need licenses for your licenses.
We'll make our own, villain team and we'll be fantastic.
So kind
That's a
of,
great name.
so making your way to the north again, you can kind of start seeing the stop. As you can, thank God for the pausing. Much better than Roll20. As it kind of opens into the larger part of the route, which Spira has never really seen, other than maybe just bits and pieces of it. But you do see the pond. There is someone out there fishing on the pier, and in the water, there's some lotad floating around, and a ducklet just kind of swimming in circles, doing what ducklet love to do. They love the water. They're not ocean faring Pokemon, so they stick to the little ponds of the region. And then you do see a house in the distance.
So you're gonna go for a swim? Moves!
Yes.
Okay, I was wondering what the hell Path B meant.
Oh, you're not supposed to be seeing those.
Yeah, we see Path B and Path A.
You're
Oh,
not-
okay.
There we go.
Whoopsies. See, I thought that was only supposed to be GM layers, but okay. Alrighty then.
Oh my gosh, the sprite turns up and down. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, I didn't know there was a lake on the other side of the tree line. That's interesting.
And Seth pulled the bulk berry out of his bag and kind of kneel down by the water and try to get one of the lotad to come over.
Sure, of course.
Come here, you little lily pad.
So, yeah. So obviously these Pokemon they're relatively friendly. They're not, they're semi-wild, I would like to say. So he does kind of separate from his fellow lily pad Pokemon and does kind of come to the edge of the lake. And takes the bulk berry out of your hand. Kind of does kind of a raccoon kind of thing and dunks it into the water and kind of shakes it around in its
Freaks
mouth
out as it
before-
dissolves.
Oh God. It's a ruse. It's a sugar berry.
It was all a trick. Now say hi to the inside of a ball.
Do you want to attempt the capture?
Yes, I do.
I mean, it's a 100% capture rate on the first route.
All right. Well,
I have some basic balls.
you have basic balls, yes.
Balls, balls, balls.
Balls, balls.
And I will allow an out of combat capture. You know, I should actually probably bring up the capture thing. GTU. Capture rate generator for low tad. Oh, not C dot. Low tad.
Lotad.
Oh, Dad.
I like Lotan and
Hooty
his
Holo.
evolutions.
I can never remember the name of the middle one.
Lombre.
Oh,
And then Ludicolo,
hell yeah.
which is terrifying in the Detective Pikachu movie.
Yes, he is.
That's a movie
Me-
that we never saw.
I haven't seen it either, but I've seen like some of the pictures of the Pokemon.
Bulbasaur
Very
scene is the
scary.
best scene ever made with CGI.
Is this the first capture roll of the game too?
Yes, it is.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Yes.
So
Just seems growth.
don't worry about it. All right. And you probably need to know how to roll that, correct?
Yes.
Roll a D100. I don't think you currently have any modifiers. Or actually, you might, because you're a capture expert, aren't you? Or capture specialist.
Yes, I am.
It just says...
It just says to use to their maximum potential. But
Consulting thing. Capture. Oh, okay. So first of all, give me a d20, so that you can try to. You actually have to aim the Pokeball.
oh,
Here we go.
That's
and
not so good.
Its AC is. That does hit. And so you throw the Pokeball, and it does, it does the whole enter the Pokeball thing, and it shakes once before getting released.
man.
And so because of that, obviously you have kind of, you have done the thing, so, oh god. Oh, lovely, my favorite.
So that breaks the Pokeball, right?
We'll talk about if it breaks it, after combat, because now you've assaulted a Pokemon, and as such, that does, the Lotad lets out a cry, and that activates
Just wanted a friend.
the other two. Alright, so this is considered a full contact Pokemon battle because it is a wild battle. And so because of that, I gotta go up here. So because of that, it is going to be... Oh, come on. Damn this thing. You know, I read this thing for 2 weeks.
It's a
Combat.
lot to get around. You just have to play with it until you get used to
full
it.
contact where league rules and regulations don't apply, including encounters with wild Pokemon. Alright. So, during full contact wild encounters where trainers are directly involved, all participants simply go from highest to the lowest speed. Alright, so because of this, Charles gets to go first.
From wait, what speed?
Highest. Oh, hold on.
I was gonna say I'm the lowest speed.
There we go. Actually, so Valor gets to go first. Oh god, all the dice.
Oh my gosh. Dice.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So hearing the cry of the Lotad, of course, Spira whips around and goes, Seth, are you okay? And Valor immediately jumps from her shoulder because he hears the sound of Pokemon battling, and he is not going to be left out of that. He is a competitive boy.
No time for
So
Valor, because
I need to check his speed because he has a sky speed of 4. So that means he can go, if I'm understanding this right, he can go 1, 2, 3. And Seth, you see this Pokemon like do like a flyby and dive down at the Lotad, and he is going to use Peck.
Yes.
Let's see. Maybe I should probably target the Pokemon, huh?
Yeah, I believe that will help with all the kind of stuff.
The automation of the stuff.
Yeah.
So I believe this should be a super effective stab. Let's see.
It will be, yes.
Would you like to use the move Peck or output the move Details? Perform the move.
Alright, so 8 to hit. Its AC is... You know, I feel like an idiot. What the hell is the AC on here?
Remember,
Not
the mobs don't have an armor class. You just have to roll the accuracy to hit the move.
Oh, the accuracy to hit. Okay, so I need to find its evade.
Yeah, so I believe the accuracy of Peck is 2, so I have to roll above a 2.
Above a 2. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so
I
you
believe
do
that's
hit
how
with
it works.
that. 20 damage. And that is a super effective move. So that's a double damage.
I can apply damage.
I'm worried that might actually apply it to... so let me do it. Just so...
Okay.
Apply damage. And it is... Yep, there we go. Alrighty then. Alright, so obviously the Lotad is visibly shook by that attack. It definitely hurt pretty well. Alright, and so with that, it is now your turn, Spira.
Okay. Well, she's going to run herself over because she's gonna obviously follow her Pokemon, and my overland speed is,
I think we've talked about it, isn't it like 5?
I believe so. I just want to double check to make sure. Capability, yep, overland 5. So she's gonna run over and see what's going on, and of course see the aftermath as Valor does like the flyby sweep with its beak, and then resumes its position, making really loud sounds the entire time, making bird screeches.
All right.
And
Now it is.
I will not do anything else on my turn but shift.
Right. It is Lotad's turn, so it is going to. Obviously, it's going to go after your Valor here, and it is going to. I forgot how blurry my other monitor is. I don't know why. It is going to attempt to bubble it. So it kind of like goes down into the water and then comes up, and it is going to shoot the bubblies out of its mouth. And has a AC of 2. It actually does not hit.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
A
Wait
lot
a
of damage.
Yeah. At least I think this is how this works. So it rolled a 3, AC of 2, or of -2.
Let's see. Let's go back
Yes.
down to the attack thing. I have to scroll through all the classes right now. Okay, combat. Initiative, action type, command Pokemon, Pokemon switching, movement and
Looking for
positioning,
accuracy.
combat stats,
Okay.
combat stats. Okay, an accuracy roll is always simply a 1d20, but is modified by the user's accuracy and by certain moves and other effects. Modifiers to accuracy rolls do not affect effects from moves that occur upon specific dice results or that increase crit range. You can use Flamethrower with an accuracy bonus of +4 and a roll of 16 on a d20 before adding 4. This would neither be a critical hit nor inflict a burn. A roll of 1 is always a miss, even if accuracy modifiers would cause the total roll to hit. Similarly, a roll of a 20 is always a hit.
Okay, yeah, okay, so now I see what it is. So when I was thinking evasion, so evasion does exist, and that's basically your defense, so physical evasion is defense. So your special evasion, is... So yeah, I needed a roll better than a 6 to get it.
Okay.
Okay, which actually, does that mean...
Does that mean that I even hit it to begin with?
Yes, you did.
I did. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're slowly working these things out.
It's a little
Alright.
bit crunchier of a combat system.
Yep. Alright, so with that, that means a Shroomy Boy gets to go.
Cool. Mai is going to she starts jumping in place and shaking around. She's going to attempt to stun Spore this Lotad. Poor move.
A hit. Actually, do statuses... Okay, so what is it that is considered a status?
Yes.
That does hit.
Cool. Target is now paralyzed. Now I can use it one more time this scene.
Okay, and then, so, let me see if I even have, like, a good marker for that. I just want to see. Assign status effects.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
I do.
there is a paralyzed, yeah.
Alright, and so with that, now Eleanor gets to go.
Okay, I'm just gonna, unselect all of them. Please. There we go. Alright, we're gonna just move we're gonna remove 5.
Woohoo. Alright, Charles gets to go.
Charles moves 4.
And we are back to Seth. Started everything.
And he's gonna do the same thing he did previously and try to catch this again. That is allowed.
And now we have a damaged and paralyzed Pokemon affecting the capture, I'm assuming?
Yes.
So it's a D20 and then a D100, right?
Yes. Yeah, yeet.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
That actually does catch it. Or does
Yeah.
put it in the ball. Boink it on the head again.
Boink.
And give me that roll.
it's like playing the game with the throwing the ball in the barrel.
Are you kidding me?
Actually, because it is heavily damaged and it is paralyzed, the ball shakes 3 times before making that sweet, sweet confirmation sound.
I have a boy.
You have a boy.
He is paralyzed and badly injured. And you've
But you get
probably
to have
shaken
him,
its
yes.
trust forever by feeding it a berry and then beating it up.
Shush. You better
No.
got him the ball first time.
Seth didn't beat him up. Valor did.
That's
I have
fair.
a question. Can you actually move him?
No.
Okay. So give me just 1 second to...
Oh, wait, I'm on target. Give me a second. Yeah, no, I can't.
Okay. Just making sure.
On target and please.
We will... Oh, actually, where is he? He should be in the Dex Dragon. Poliwag. Very weird. He's been duplicated. The boy.
Boy, there's 2.
Low, it's for everybody.
I mean, there are low tads for everybody if you guys want one.
Only if they can grow wings.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. He didn't get a Dex Dragon. Oh, no, there he is. There he is. So bring him down here. And then configure permissions. Seth is the owner. There you go. Right.
I have a boy.
You have a boy. He's definitely, so as you can see, he is badly damaged and again paralyzed currently.
My
And
poor
so
boy.
with that, his family members are still here. And they are not very happy. So they have a movement of... Oh, they are slow, but well, actually they're swimming.
Do I need to take my new low tad off the screen since it's in a Pokeball now?
Yes.
I cannot.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get him on the landing page over here. You have ya boy.
Low tad. Low tad. Listen, you gave me a grass type that is also like a counter to one of my main weaknesses being focused on grass types. I'm gonna get him.
Right. So this other one is actually going to attempt to do a Buble.
It's a
Why did
female
I-
Lotad. I didn't know Lotad had Buble.
God damn it.
Oh, I guess I
Look
do
at
know.
with the bobbles.
I'm gonna bring
Same
him
people
up.
that'll tell me to go read a biology book will turn around and put tits on a duck.
God damn it.
Did it just
Bring in-
minimize?
I
Tiny.
had to drag in another one. Apparently, I didn't realize how well linked they were to the Dex Dragons. So I actually have to, do things that I stuff. Okay, because otherwise I can't use their sheets. So it is going to actually bubble, and because it's a wild Pokemon, it's actually going to attempt to shoot at Seth.
Give us back our brother.
Friend.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Ooh.
It was not happy.
So, you just got like water gunned, but like with bubbles.
He waterboarded me.
All right, it's back to. Oh, well, actually, hold up. Ah. No.
Two
Wow.
sets.
Seth has multiplied.
Multiplied and teleported.
Surprise! He's a ditto that knows how to duplicate.
Oh god, that would be a hell of a thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. The other one starts swimming.
Swimming.
There we go. All right, now it's Valor's turn officially.
Okay. So as this low tab blows bubbles at Seth and like
Takes out half his health.
again waterboards him, Spira shouts and goes and she just goes, Valor, protect him. And he is still cawing angrily. He's gonna fly over the little shoreline, and he is going to once again do peck peck.
Picky pick.
Mm-hmm. Let me do that, and he's gonna roll. I wish these windows didn't come up so tiny.
Yeah. That definitely hits.
Okay. Do you want me to apply damage, or do you want to?
See if you can, or if I have to.
So I can do half damage, resist 1 step, or flat damage.
Flat damage. I don't know why it doesn't have the crit damage. Oh no, yeah, that's what I thought. It applied it to your Valor.
Oh. Oops. That's okay.
No,
Like,
yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I have to apply the damage.
okay. Well, I can just reset his HP manually there.
Oh, big HP. There we go. Ah.
Did I do something
Alright.
wrong?
No, I did it.
Okay.
All right, it is your turn.
I think because that little weird dragon, it knocked Seth out of the initiative order.
Oh, whoops. Thankfully, your things are like always the same. They never change. Right, so, Spiro, what is it that you would like to do, or do you hold your turn?
Spirit doesn't like really have much that she can do in particular. I'm trying to think. Maybe. Yeah, there's not really anything in terms of actions that she can take, so she's gonna like step up and like try to like help Seth, like, you know, I imagine he's probably sputtering on like water and stuff, and she's just gonna try to help him, like, you know, like pat him on the back if he's choking or whatever.
Alright. And with that, Shroomy Boy.
Why? Sweet. I just if I can unselect Seth. There we go. Is like the tile with the tree not passable?
No, you can pass, because it's
So I can just,
considered like leaves.
Okay, so I can just chill right there.
Yes, and you do have you are currently flanking.
Sweet. How do I roll that?
They just have
nice.
a -2 to their evasion. So.
So let's tackle this dude.
You have access to tackle. Very nice.
0 to hit? How is that possible?
2, it's -2.
Yeah, because accuracy has -2. I mean, yeah, that obviously does not hit.
Great.
See, this is another reason why the damage is so high, because I feel like you don't hit very often.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always doomed to like go through a good 3 months where I don't hit anything.
Alright, Eleanor, it's your turn.
Took Fan quite a while to start hitting things with his bow.
Right.
So
Very true.
range, right? So if it says 4, does that mean it just has to be within 4 blocks? Like,
Yes.
okay. It is Eleanor's turn. Eleanor's just gonna move this way and hold.
Alright. Right, it is Seth's turn.
Seth is gonna try to fucking book it because he doesn't want to drown on dry land.
Run, boy, run.
Give me
Forest
There we
run.
go. My overland is 6, so let's fucking go. Back to the pins.
Charles will protect you.
Alright, Charles, it's your turn.
This is indeed Charles' turn. And Charles is gonna move up here. And Charles is gonna attempt to, oh god, target please. Yeah, there we go. Charles, nope. Please. There we go. Charles is gonna attempt a Thundershock.
Hey. Bringing out the big guns.
Oh god,
Oh, that definitely hits. And yeah, you electrocute the Lotad and the surrounding water, which also affects the other one because they're exact copies of each other. Because if I do the dead thing, what's this one? Yeah.
oh. Damn.
And you do kind of hear like, so obviously the combat here has ended. But you do hear from further on. Of course, you can see the little dock. You kind of hear the fishermen kind of like angrily yelling that you ruined his fishing trip. You've just electrocuted everything in the pond.
No, the ducklet's still there.
Yeah, the ducklet's just kind of like, oh, what's going on? It sounds about right for a ducklet, to be honest. Alright, so combat is over.
The sprite for Biff is terrifying.
He looks fine. He's seen some shit, it's okay.
He looks like a gnome. Like a standard garden gnome.
No. Alright, you can continue your travels then.
So Valor is like flying around, and he spots the what is it called? Duckling?
Ducklet.
He spots the ducklet, and like there's like another round of angry cawing before Spirit like shouts, and after like the cawing stops, and then he flutters over, and if a bird could look disappointed, Bird looks disappointed because he wanted to fight the ducklet.
Nice.
But he's a good Pokemon. He comes when called, so.
Seth is like trying to wipe all the moisture off his face, and he's still spitting up the occasional like bit of water. And then he walks back over to where Mai is and just like scoops her up in his arms. It's like, okay, admit that wasn't smart. It's gonna be one of my top mistakes, but thanks for helping me out.
Of course, no problem. You played in the water and you got wet. Such as it is.
You'll dry.
And you caught the first Pokemon of your Pokemon trainer journey.
Yep, and that little guy's probably gonna hate me for a while.
What's his name?
I haven't thought of it yet. I haven't even checked. Do we want to like roll for the gender? Because I think every time you pull from Dex, it's female.
Yeah. Let's just do a D2.
Is it
Only.
Yeah,
because some of them do have gender percentages, but I think Lotad's 50-50.
Yeah, so 50 male, 50 female. So it is female. And then we can change up the level up stats later if you want to, unless you want to keep them, because they do pull from the dex.
I think, didn't we agree on it's just random?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Right. And I think it always chooses the same natures, so I'm just going to... There we go. Naughty nature.
Naughty.
Naughty. Alright, so...
Naughty.
Alright, so continuing on, obviously the fisherman has kind of like pointed at specifically Eleanor and goes, "You owe me a fishing trip."
Look, I was over here. He couldn't see me through 2 trees.
Well, then he kind of points in the general direction. Let's see. What else would he do? So obviously you can tell that he is a trainer, and he does have a Pokeball in one hand. He kind of goes. No, you know what? He's just gonna be kind of aggressive, but he's gonna like hold he's gripping a Pokeball in his hand.
Now, don't yell at her, because I started something that I wasn't prepared to finish. Not her fault.
Fine, whatever. Doesn't mean I can't just throw my line in the pond anyways. I wasn't catching anything.
That's why it's called fishing and not catching.
Yep.
Ooh.
I beat you in a Pokemon battle anyways.
But you're
Probably
on.
would. I'm hurting pretty good right now.
they like at that Sphera turns and looks and says you better hold your tongue on the first leg of the trainer's journey path. With words like that, you'll be battling in no time.
Oh, rookie trainers, huh?
At this, the Rookity is like glaring at the man.
Wait, you would just calm down when you're talking to me. Why are you getting all huffy toward the girls?
Show how big of a macho man he is. I don't think he is, though.
No, it seems kind of sexist to me.
Now is a good time to point out that part of Eleanor's personality is because of the immense torment that her older brothers used to do, you know, typical older brother shit. She's very competitive.
Oh boy. Alright then.
Spear is also very competitive, but for different reasons.
Alright, so I assume is this Pokemon battle?
I think so. He's brandishing Pokeballs and we're brandishing Pokemon, so.
Okay.
Well, we're brandishing threats.
Alright, so
Brandishing these hands.
So of course he goes, alright, fine. 500 Pokédoll, $500. Because in the Pokemon world, as you obviously know, trainers do wagers, is what they are.
So
he's thrown $500 on the table.
I got half that, guys.
Yeah. What the hell did you buy?
I got berry shit, okay?
I mean, fair enough. I think oh god, how much money do I have?
I have 1,700.
I have 3,400. All I bought was 2 revives, 5 potions, and that's it.
That's reasonable, yeah. You keep your
I-
cash on you.
I don't need much. I'm a simple rancher. Who actually
Spira,
isn't a rancher.
Spira just like makes like a wide gesture and goes, well, if you have such a problem with my friend and her Mareep, then go ahead and have your battle. We'll watch you
You're
get
on.
crushed.
You're on. He throws at a Krabby. Oh, I should have imported the battle music.
I'm
It's
just
gonna
saying,
cut.
when we get to League or like the gym battles, can you please import the Sword and Shield music?
Oh god.
That is the best one.
Yeah.
Seth's gonna like lean over towards Spiro and it's like, this man just complained because that Mareep fucked up his fishing and he throws out a Krabby.
Spira, who has a very good Pokemon education, looks like tries to stifle laughter as this Krabby appears and does its pincer thing, and this Mareep is just and she's trying to stifle laughter.
All right. Well, Eleanor, you get to go first. So this is considered a league battle, or not a league battle, a sanctioned battle. So there's not really much you can do. So you can't just pass your turn, because I don't think you have. Do you have any like?
I don't have
orders.
moves.
Well, okay, so yeah, you have like cheerleader and stuff. If you wanna. Yeah, so you have like inspired training, or yeah, you have cheerleading. Channeling doesn't help.
You should have features from like basic training features, but we didn't really have downtime to do those. They're like buffs you give to your Pokemon, like becomes agile, gets +1 bonus to movement capability and +4 to initiative, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But those are they have the training and orders tag. I don't know exactly how those affect each other, but let's see here. Yeah. If you don't have any features that you can use at this current moment, then you could just give your Pokemon directions and all that stuff.
So how do you use features? Like, are there?
So you would just like tell me that you're using, like for instance, I think you can use cheerleader.
Yeah. So it says
feature.
So it says frequency is XAP. It's a free action.
Yeah, so you can choose cheered, excited, or motivated. All allies affected by the trigger effect gain the chosen condition. This feature costs 0 AP if the triggering effect only affects one ally. So that would be... yeah. So you can choose to cheer them, which Pokemon or trainers may give up the cheered condition when making a... so they can do a save check twice. Excited to gain a +5 damage reduction against an attack, an incoming attack. Or motivated can have more than one instance of the same. Wait. Okay, yeah, motivated is where you can have 2 effects of something. So I mean, if you wanna, if we don't really feel comfortable learning these just yet, we can always wait until the next time, and you know, just do the thing where you tell the Pokemon what to do.
Okay, we'll deal with the features and understanding those at a later date because that's just gonna take forever.
All right, so then it's Charles' turn then.
It is Charles' turn, and Charles' turn is I should pull open this character sheet. We're gonna just go with a Thunder Shock, you know.
He's
Per
fucking
usual.
dead. Oh, and you can, by the way, you can kill Pokemon in this. So that is a... that actually does hit.
Hell yeah.
So what's weird is I'm not seeing a, like, apply double damage to it. Because I see half damage, resist 1 step, and then flat damage. Because obviously he's getting double damage for type advantage. Yeah, well, I can just apply it twice. Oh no, there we go. Okay, I just hit apply damage. Okay, I get it. Okay. Right, because they didn't do double damage, they did something else. Oh. Yeah, you one-shot that buddy. That fella. Alright, and so with that, obviously you take his Krabby out, and he is going to, because it is Fisherman Dave's turn, he is going to bring in another Krabby. Of course, the man only has Krabbies.
No wonder why he's such a crab.
Don't know what this man expected to happen, but
Alright, and now it is... So Dave, that was his turn, so now it's Krabby's turn, and Krabby is going to...
Oh, there was another Krabby over there.
Yeah, it's not in the player order though.
It's, so, like, he's doing the thing where he throws out 1 Pokemon at a time.
Oh, okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
So this is a different Krabby.
Oh, okay, and you just moved the other one off to the side.
Yeah, because I fainted it.
Okay.
It is going to a bubble. That does not hit. Right?
I don't understand how I'm supposed to know if it hits or not.
Your special defenses. So that was a special move. So if you see,
Okay.
so he got a 2, right?
Yep.
Your Mareep's special defense is 9. So think of your defense and your special defense as your ACs. So you have a defense of a physical AC of 7 and a special defense AC of 9.
And do you add 1 for physical evasion and special evasion?
That is the special evasions. Or that is the physical and special evasions. Like the evasion, because I guess they don't want to call it armor class, so it's the evasion.
Yeah, but defense and evasion are different stats.
Where's the
So,
evasion?
So if you want a move to hit, you have to roll above its accuracy rating. It's based on the move, and then the special defense is going to mitigate the amount of damage that it does. The evasion is going to make the accuracy roll more difficult. So with a special evasion of 1, that it increases the number that it has to roll for its accuracy check, I believe.
Okay.
Because my Pokemon has Keen Eye, so it always rolls accuracy against the Pokemon's base evasion, not modified by anything else. So if you raise your evasion, my Pokemon will still be able to hit on like what it would hit on normally.
So wait, did I hit then? Because it's a 2 to hit, and he got it a 2.
I
Like,
believe
it's bubble.
I don't remember if matching passes or not.
Okay.
But what's Mareep's special evasion?
See, I'm not seeing it on the sheet. Where is it?
It's
on the
under
sheet?
combat.
Oh, okay. Special evasion 1.
Okay, so now its accuracy to hit is 3.
Okay.
So it didn't
Okay.
hit.
Okay. All right. Now I get it. Okay.
That's by my understanding. That might be wrong. I just want to put that out there. It might not be correct, but that's the way that I read the rules and I understood them. So.
All right. It is back to Eleanor's turn then.
And Eleanor's gonna stand.
Fair enough.
And,
Charles.
It's Charles' turn again. And that classic Thunder Shock. Yeah.
Oh my god.
How much HP does this thing have? Okay, thank God you didn't kill his Pokemon. That would have been
Wait, how much HP does it have?
35.
Oh my god.
Wait, no. So doesn't it double damage?
So it's not actually double damage.
Okay.
So if I apply the damage, it's No, you just barely killed this thing. This thing has like 9 injuries.
Oh my god.
This thing would be the equivalent of like bleeding out on the floor right now.
Well, who wants crab legs?
I like to believe you said that in character.
Sure.
All right, and this is always fun. He's obviously visibly pissed off, so he's gonna bring out just one more Pokemon, his final one, and it's a Poliwag.
Dude,
yeah.
go to Pokemon Center. Did you?
It's Pokemon battle. He ain't running. And so, all right, it's going to go, and it is going to. It's actually going to use Hypnosis. That's gonna hit. So now your Pokemon is asleep.
Okay. How do you unsleep?
I believe it's a check every turn.
Use your trainer action to slap the shit out of the Mareep and wake it up. Wait, could you not actually use a struggle attack against a Pokemon to wake it up? Because that's dealing damage to it, right?
Hold on, let me see.
But does dealing damage automatically wake it up?
Hold on. So sleep. Sleeping trainers and Pokemon receive no bonuses from evasion and cannot take actions except for free and swift action that would cure sleep, aka, or example, activating the shed skin ability. At the end of the sleeper's turn, they may make a DC 16 save check to wake up. Whenever a sleeping Pokemon takes damage or loses life from an attack, they wake up. So you could, if you wanted to, slap your Mareep awake.
No, but that's like, that's abuse. I do have. I might have killed this man's Krabby, but you know, I do have standards.
You didn't
Alright.
kill it. One injury away from being killed.
Alright, so then are you not... it is currently your turn.
It is currently my turn.
Oh, you know what? I don't think you can, because in like friendly, quote unquote friendly.
Oh yeah,
battles,
this
you
is
can't
a
interfere.
league sanctioned battle. Yeah, you can't.
You couldn't interfere.
Yeah. Unless you have like a wake up item.
I
You
don't.
can use items, but I don't believe anybody has any of those.
Nobody bought
any
any
awakens.
wake ups.
Awaken.
All right, so then it's Charles' turn, and so I think it's just a flat. I'm pretty sure save checks are just like flat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Flat
give-
what though?
D20.
Yeah, just flat D20.
A
if you-
DC 16.
If you go to combat, there is a make save button.
Oh, okay.
The save check modifier.
Oh yeah, no, I'm still asleep.
All right. Well, the fun of statuses. All right, Fisherman Dave is gonna. He's gonna do his thing. He's gonna comfort his dying Krabby. And then it's going to a water gun at the Mareep. Perform the move. 6 to hit. That hits.
And it's half damage, right? Because it's water.
I'm actually I love Pokemon and I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
water.
half damage.
Well, electric does double
One
damage to
damage.
water type.
Why did it only do 1 damage to Charles? That's not right.
That's not right at all. Should have been. Is it taking into account? It's
Well, you
taking
remember
in-
your
in-
special defense.
Yeah. So
reduces
okay. So yeah,
damage.
that's what it did. So it halved it to 10 damage, and you have a special defense of 9.
So 1 damage is correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And with that, your Pokemon does wake up, of course. So it is back to Charles' turn.
It got lightly spritzed on the face with some water and it woke up.
Oh god. Yep, you knock his Poliwag out, and he is out of usable Pokemon, and so he throws his hands up and he goes, "Alright, okay, I apologize, I'm sorry. Here is 500 Pokédollars as we agreed upon, and you know what? Take this Oranberry that I fished up."
Oh, nice!
Oranberries aren't aquatic. How'd you... What?
I don't know. It was just down here in the water. It's the only thing I fished up. Now, see you later. Yeet.
And in the celebration, Eleanor's gonna pick... Where did he go? I was in, like... Did he just, like, yeet himself into the river?
Yep. I'm going for a swim. Bye.
Okay.
There he is.
In the excitement of winning our first battle, Eleanor's gonna pick up Charles and start spinning him around, kind of like cheering, while Charles is also gonna be like bleating.
Nice. All right, then you are free to carry on your adventure.
Spira does oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Does like a cheer, that's what I was looking for, and like claps Eleanor on the back and goes, that's a solid job.
Man had it coming. Don't mess with somebody who has 2 older brothers.
He did. Messed with an electric Mareep of all things. It's not like it was a surprise.
As opposed to a grass Mareep.
As opposed to a grass Mareep. Listen, that's gonna be this region's unique typing, is that there are just more Pokemon that are grass.
Well,
God.
also, you say grass Mareep. He still has a natural weakness to a grass Mareep.
Alright, so obviously making your way along the route, you kind of see a kid just kind of like running around the field outside of Biff's house, and you can kind of see off in the distance someone is apparently tending to a berry farm, or just like a little berry garden. Really, it's not even a proper farm.
Who's
He's just
taking on
kind of
Joey?
Speaking of berries, I can pop that orange berry into one of my portable growers.
Does it just make more orange berries?
Yes, it
I
does.
mean, it makes a bush.
I will, in exchange for the confirmation that I will receive some of these orange berries, I will gladly hand over the orange berry to Seth.
I mean, hell yeah, if you want like something now, I got this chillin' berry. We can trade.
I mean, I'm fine with waiting for the orange berries to grow.
Cool. Okay. Oh, now we got this.
And you kind of hear the kid yell out, "Wow, that was a cool Pokemon battle! Very exciting!"
We watched a Krabby die together.
Trauma bonding.
That fisherman stinks!
The kid, he's still on the dock.
He's a bad trainer!
Yeah, it's not like it's got any Pokemon to go after the kid with now.
And you kind of, as as Spira gets closer, she can hear the man kind of like, whistling as he works tending to his little berry farm. There's like a couple of semi-mature trees, and like he's planting a couple like little saplings.
Okay. Well, I guess Spira just kind of pays the child no mind and sort of approaches the
Man's
garden.
flying over the tree.
And she'll call out as she approaches and say, "Hello there. Are you oh, what was the name of the guy? I'm sorry.
Biff.
Biff.
But yeah.
Are you Sir Biff?"
And he kind of like looks up and he kind of leans on his on his hoe, and he goes, "Yep, that's me. What can I do for you?"
The professor is in need of some aid. My Tina was struck by a tentacle and, well...
Again?
Yeah, again.
Those damn damn tentacles. I always forget which one's which.
Cool
Yeah,
with the
remind me
small
that-
one.
Around here.
Well, to tell you the truth, normally I go about harvesting all the bee drill hives, but I didn't get around to doing that today. Y'all think y'all think
Words.
y'all think you can handle it? I can tell you where it is. Just be careful.
Oh, certainly. Surely it's just out in the grass there, correct?
Well, actually, it's in the, it's actually kind of back where you came from. You know that old mud hill back earlier in the route, right before you get to the town?
Yes.
Yeah, if you go over there and you kind of go through the trees, there's one of them big hives. Now, I'd be careful. I've been seeing some Teddy Ursa around the area recently. I ain't seen their mother, but I'd just be careful.
Indeed. We will be very careful.
Well, I know y'all got Pokemon, but would you like to borrow one of mine? He's a real good Pokemon that you could borrow.
That was sus, not gonna lie. the way he said that, that's sketchy.
What you mean?
You wanna take my Pokemon kit? It's like a really good Pokemon. Like, Mance is about to like open a trench coat and show me that he has like knockoff Rolex watches.
He gives us a Digimon.
Please.
Spira just sort of shakes her head and goes, no thank you. Valor and I can handle our own.
Alright, fair enough.
Out of curiosity, what Pokemon is it?
It's a, it happens to be a Alolan Meowth.
Ah.
Speed!
Say, them berries you're growing there, you wouldn't happen to have any cherry berries, would you?
Yeah, I got one. I just freshly harvest them.
Could I, trade or buy that off you real quick?
Oh, you can just have it. I grow these berries for all the new trainers. So, short, you can have this cherry berry and, would you be interested in a, oh my god, berries. Berries.
There's a lot of berries.
There's a
Lot of
page on
berries.
it in the book. I
Yeah,
don't
there
remember.
is. Kind of just looking. Would you like a tomato berry?
I mean, sure, I'll take any berries I can.
Alrighty then. So here you go. He hands you the cherry berry and the tomato berry.
Oh, that cherry berry's immediately going to the Lotad to cure his paralysis.
Alright, let me go ahead and come over here and go to the landing page. And cure him. Alright, so he is no longer paralyzed, but of course he is still missing 20 HP.
And the other one was a tomato berry.
It actually, it's not super useful. It lowers a Pokemon's speed stat by 1, which is basically used for changing they'll level up
Yeah.
skills. Yeah.
Tomato. Let's put it in my inventory. Okay.
Alright. So I'm actually going to, if you don't mind, do you mind if I just grab y'all and bring you to kind of where he talked about?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Whee!
All right. So as he kind of mentioned, the little like mud kind of hill, and then you do kind of see a parting in the trees, kind of behind it.
I'm very glad that when we were exploring earlier,
We didn't just
That-
run off into it.
that I didn't just run into the Beedrill Hill.
That would be terrifying.
All right. So kind of as you do get closer to the entrance, so I should mention it's not the hill itself; it's this little parting behind the 2 trees.
Yeah.
Okay. As you kind of do, you in fact, you kind of see, actually Eleanor is the first to spot them. 3 kind of like Teddiursa cubs, just kind of like, 2 of them are kind of like tussling with each other, and one is just kind of like, kind of batting at this tree over here. One of its paws is kind of like sticky with honey. He's just kind of like reaching up, clawing on the, kind of like looking up into the tree and like Like a little like drip of honey will drop on its paw every so often. And yeah, kind of like following where the drips are coming from, you do see this really big hive. It almost kind of like takes up most of the tree, in fact, because we all know how big bee drills are.
Big boys.
Big boys.
So, either of you ever been stung before?
Ever been mauled by a Ursa ring?
Can't say I have.
Spira just shakes her head.
Listen, the Beedrill will show up. I ain't gonna be any help. I'm not doing something to get my hurt. And there's a spooky man back in the trees.
I wish that automatically went to the GM layer. Just putting that out there. Be really nice.
So, Spira just kind of, oops. Oh my gosh, where did my Pokemon go?
On
It's
top of you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a wall right there. I see.
Yeah.
So she's gonna, like, there we go. She's gonna, sort of step in slowly and just go, I really don't want to find out where the mother of these cubs has gone off to. I think it might be best if we just take what we're looking for and leave here, I think.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna punch no teddy bear.
Are there any trees that have honey that isn't being currently taken by the Teddy Ursa?
Currently, that looks to be the only one with a nest in it, or a beehive, beedrill hive.
Just have your little bird fly over there and see if you can get a comb or something.
I look at Valor and go and distract him. Don't fight it. And with that, he'll fly over, and he sits on the tree, like of where the hive is sort of like attached above it, and he'll like start cawing and beating his wings at it.
Sure, and
Does
obviously,
Valor need to make an intimidate roll?
I mean, are you attempting to scare it, or because you can also... Actually, you know what? Pokemon don't have... Oh, yeah, they do. Have it make... You're distracting it, correct?
Yeah, I
Make
believe
it
all of it's
guile, because that's part
Guile.
of distraction.
okay. Where is
I mean,
its
unless you're trying to
guile?
scare it away. If you're trying to scare it, then it would be intimidation.
Well, see, my trainer said distract it, but Rookity is an aggressive boy.
Mhm.
He's like making loud sounds and making wide body language, like go away.
Okay,
I feel like
then
this counts more as intimidate. It
Okay.
would be a 2d6 roll either way. I guess it doesn't really matter, but
4.
yeah,
Yeah.
4.
So you do manage to scare it off, and it kind of like scuttles off into the brush of the trees. You kind of hear it kind of, giving off its cry.
Ready
And
before the Ursa ring shows up.
the other two also kind of like hear that, and they also like bust off into the trees.
Bust ass and get that honey.
Yeah, so she immediately runs up to the hive and like looks at it like warily, like, and just goes, um what do I do?
Um. So it's slightly above you. You don't have a stick.
No.
I mean, you could attempt to knock it down with Rickety.
That sounds like a bad idea.
That seems like a really bad idea. She kind of looks at the others and like kind of shrugs, and like she has no idea what
I think somebody has a collection jars. I
I
think.
think so. I know I mentioned them because I thought it was funny, but I definitely didn't buy any.
Who did I?
Yep, I certainly did not.
Actually, you know what? Spira, give me an athletics check to like maybe climb the tree a little bit.
Sure.
So since none of us have a jar, which one of us is filling a Pokeball with honey?
All right, you definitely climb that tree, and so you're kind of able to get up there. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna say Biff gave you a collection jar because I was thinking it, and I just never said it.
Okay, that's fair.
So you do have one, and you rolled very well, and so you're able to collect a fair amount of honey. And but kind of as you do that, give me a perception check, and I believe you can also have Valor do it too, unless you believe him not to be paying attention.
Valor is never not paying attention.
Fair.
That is, unfortunately, his perception is considered untrained, but he gets +1 to it.
Okay. Sure. So off in the, you do hear kind of off in the distance the beating of wings and the buzzing of a bee drill coming off from the slight northwest
Okay.
of your current location.
So as soon as she hears that sound, I think it's reasonable that she would immediately know, especially given the context, what is approaching. And it doesn't matter how much honey she has, she's going to like jump off of the tree and tumble on the ground and just go like, I got it, let's go. Do I need to make an acrobatics check to fall, or is it like not really that high up?
No, it's not really that high. It was just mainly getting up there and choosing your branches kind of wisely, right?
Okay.
Run! And so basically, as soon as you get out of there, you hear the leaves parting and that buzzing got very loud. So you just barely got out of there before the bee drill appeared.
You did it like for your life.
All right, and with that, you are able to make your way back to Ocean View Town. So you can go ahead. Yep.
Oh, and now we have the token problem again.
Why does?
I'm blind.
See, I don't understand what causes that. It's so weird.
Well,
there's
it
not...
did change our tokens on the other map.
Oh, I can see now.
There you go. Don't go up any higher, sweet.
Yeah, I got it.
There you go. All right. So you make your way back,
I don't have Rookity anymore, by the way. I think, unless I'm just blind. Hold
I
on,
had
let
to
You
me.
might have to
again.
refresh.
Yep, I'm gonna hit it with a refresh. There we go. There he is.
All right. And so you scurry back to the Professor Cypress's lab, and whee! I love that slide.
It's amazing.
And with that, you enter the lab, and of course, you can still hear the whimpering. The lab is completely set back up to the way it should be, and I am pausing the game.
Let
And
me move.
no. You get in there, and he goes, "Oh, thank you." And you know, obviously, you're probably like holding the little jar of honey, and he goes, "Oh, thank you so very much. Bring it here. Bring it here. Hopefully, it wasn't too much trouble."
I like that no one said that they brought it to him.
I don't got the job.
I don't either.
So, yeah.
We dropped the jar when running away from the future.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So when we go back in, I produce the jar, probably like half full of honey, and present it and say, "I'm sorry, I could not collect more. There was a very angry beedrill on our tail."
Oh my. Oh. Yeah, Biff always talks about him. Such aggressive Pokemon. I'm always surprised that people are able to bond with them somehow. But much appreciated. And he kind of, he grabs the jar, and he kind of like grabs a pack of like ace bandages, and he slathers it all over one paw of the Mightyena, and then wraps it up, and kind of puts its paw down, puts it on the other one, and he goes, "You don't know how much you've helped me today. I know it's a little bit more of an exciting day than you were probably expecting."
Well,
I mean,
it's
gave
certainly
me the
different. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, different. Gave me the opportunity to get a little jump start on that Pokedex.
Oh, you managed to get yourself a new Pokemon, huh?
We have
Yeah.
a Pokedex?
Yes, automatically you have one.
Okay. I know we hadn't gotten our license and stuff. Usually you got it from the professor.
Yeah, I think of it as a phone app now.
Okay.
And he goes, well, then I guess we can. And I love his accent and his voice is just changing within the minutes.
Mine is too. Don't worry about it.
And he goes, well, then I believe we can officially make you trainers. Now, again, I would normally do everyone's favorite spiel of welcome to the world of Pokemon, but I don't like doing that after all these years. It's
Where we get it every school year anyway.
Yep, it's a little archaic, isn't it? And plus, Professor Oak does it so much better than I. But, so with that, and he kind of like walks over, Mightyena is just kind of like pawing at is actually kind of like pawing and gnawing at its bandages, because it's obviously not very happy. Walks over and pulls out a little folder, and he goes, let's see, it's you 3 this morning, 5 more later, 3 after that. And he goes, well, here's a folder with your trainer certificates. Be sure to present these to your parents if you wish. And here's your trainer cards. I already have them loaded with 500 Pokedollars each. And oh, where's the backpacks? I gotta go downstairs and grab the backpacks. Give me just a moment. But he hands you your trainer cards. And kind of as he's walking away, he kind of goes, this year's, this year they're introducing team challenges for the league this year. Maybe think on that since you three already seem to work so well together.
And he gave us $500
Each.
Okay.
So the trainer cards kind of work like credit cards.
Okay.
Time to go into debt.
I maybe I should say debit cards. You can't charge them.
I mean, you can get an overdraft fee.
That's fair.
Love that.
Okay, and then he also returns and he plops on a table three backpacks. They're all identical, and he goes, "In here, you'll find all of your essentials. You got a sleeping bag, a flashlight, some water filters, and you also find 5 Pokeballs in there as well." I always wonder why we're not allowed to give out the Great Balls, but yeah, that apparently goes against regulations. Trainers can't start with them. I don't know why.
Speaking of Pokeballs, what happened to that one I threw at the low tab that didn't work?
Roll me a D100. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
You were able to recover it. It was just kind of like bobbing in the water. Alright, and he goes, so I know I was kind of walking away when I mentioned it, but again, they are introducing team challenges. We already have a couple of teams signed up, new trainers. Would you three be interested in doing that?
She looks at the other two and just goes, I'd see no reason why not. There may only be one champion, but that doesn't mean that we can't partake in this journey as a unit, as it were.
Very well. So I will be honest, we do need a team name, but you don't have to worry about that just yet, because you're always free to contact me on your Pokenav, which is like your cell phone. And then I can fill out the information on that. It is a little bit of a journey to the first gym anyways. And he kind of like points at the map and he goes, you see, of course, well, actually, I think you two, and he kind of looks at Eleanor and Seth, you two probably came through that little town, I believe. Millsap is the next town over to the west. It's home to the first gym. Now, to be fair, there is a gym here in town, but well, we haven't seen the gym leader for a while, and plus, oh, it's always funny to see those rookie trainers run over there and get absolutely obliterated. He is not the first gym leader for sure, and he knows it.
Yeah, I'm pulling a Giovanni.
Oh, trust me, I've heard the stories. That's
True. Yeah, you know Byron a little bit.
I've seen him, though, like you said, not in a while.
Yeah.
It has always bothered me a bit that he gets such a kick out of decimating children, but, I will not be making that mistake, and I will not let my friends make that mistake.
I mean, I could barely handle a low tad, so gonna need some work there.
You're looking a little rough around the edges there.
You ever been waterboarded by a Pokemon?
Oh, multiple occasions. I'm
Then you
used to
know.
it. Oh, if you know, you know. All right. So with that, well, you are free to rest up and recover before heading on out, unless you literally just want to like head on out now without healing your pokerman.
I think the only hurt one is the Lotad. Did anything else get hurt?
Charles took 1 damage.
Poor Charles.
Poor Charles, indeed. Yeah, I didn't take any damage whatsoever, so I'm chilling.
All right. Now, then I can, I guess, ask out of character. Do you want to go ahead and like end the session here because we're not comfortable currently with the system, or would you like to continue?
I don't mind continuing.
You don't mind continuing?
but-
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun so far.
Yeah.
Even if
Whatever.
we're having to pause occasionally to look up rules.
Okay, then we're going to do a quick BRB then while I prepare the next map.
Woo.
Right.
Sounds good.
BRB. BRB, yes. Full screen it up. Okay. All right, we have returned, and so, of course, the Pokemon Professor has handed you all of your gear and whatnot. You got your backpacks. All of the Pokemon are kind of, as they were, because we're not setting out on another day. And I am going to personally drag everyone basically to where Biff's house is. And we don't need to rerun through the route. Let me copy all of this.
I mean, we can't go beat up that kid.
Well, I mean, hey, that is near Biff's house after all.
No, we go back when we're like level 100.
The one person we forgot to fight.
Yeah, you have to get 100%. That's just how it is. If you have to 100% the game, then you have to go and beat every trainer. And
All right, so everyone can see their tokens, correct?
Yep.
yes,
Okay. And everyone can move when I unpause.
oh, I should probably have it on the correct tool. And yes, can confirm.
Okay, cool. All right, so of course you've made your way back through the route. The fisherman is currently tending to his Pokemon, and Biff is currently taking a break. Obviously, during that time and all those conversations, he finished up his little berry garden and whatnot, and he kind of makes note of you and goes, how'd it go?
Alive.
Yeah. Got our cards so we can, adventure now.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you kindly.
Of course. Alright, I'm gonna unpause, and y'all are free
And run.
to running away. You don't like
But
Biff.
no. He touched grass. Where's the random encounter?
Oh god. So obviously, Pokemon Tabletop United can get very sloggy with random encounters, so they're all pre-planned. Which is, I mean, it's one way to do it. It's definitely a little bit more work for me, but at the same time, it's like Dex Dragons can also be a big pain. And
So
also
what
you
I
gotta
would
test.
suggest is that if we are ever going through tall grass,
Mhm.
like if there's not a planned encounter, you can just have like a couple of like Pokemon like situated
Yeah.
and like
The route
which
Pokemon,
yeah, which one like it's like on like say if we were to just frolic through this grass, there would be like a Rattata or a pheasant, not an pheasant, that's a oof.
P-Dove.
Whatever it's P-Dove, right? And just like have them there already. And it's like, oh, we're frolicking through the grass and you find this thing and it's already there.
And actually, you know what? Speaking of that, give me perception rolls. Speaking of that,
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Hey, alright, so everyone notices that there's actually some items scattered in that grass. And you actually kind of notice, it appears to be that there are 2 potions, an antidote, and 200 Pokédollars just kind of laying around randomly in the grass here.
Sweet, a wallet.
It's a wallet.
Oh my god, we found his wallet. He left it
My
in the grass.
wallet! Give it here! My coin purse! That's my purse, Dad! I don't know you!
Why are you like this?
I mean,
Make that same reference, he beat me to it.
yeah, we all were.
Speed!
I'm frolicking.
First.
Alright. So go ahead and, I mean,
So
you can split
200
those items.
Pokédollars?
Yes.
Split.
You can
in three.
either somehow split that 3 ways, or someone can take it all. Do I need to have a team? Oh, that's what. Once you have a proper team name, you get a team card. Joint bank account.
Nice.
Yeah, can I snag one of them potions real quick?
I have 5 potions already.
I'm good on potions, so Seth can have them.
Are you gonna use them on your buddy boy?
Yeah, I'm gonna use one on my little cat.
Did we not rest to fully heal everybody before we set off? Or...
Nope.
Nope. Y'all just
Okay.
ran off like trainers.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, I mean, that's what potions are for, right?
Yep. Alright. So again, the game is unpaused. So, and I made sure the next route is not gonna have it's not gonna be the black screen. So you are free to run off or ask Biff questions or do whatever it is you would like to do.
Well, after like finding some items down there, she's kind of tempted to look for more, but at the same time, she's really excited to get on the route. So I think she's ultimately going to decide to go on the route.
Okay. No, up north. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh, whoops.
That's just a dead end path.
Okay. Whee!
Oh, you coming?
Yeah, are we still paused on the
No. you
on the
shouldn't be.
stream?
Did it?
On the stream?
On the yeah, is the stream still on the BRB?
Yeah, I see the
Should be.
BRB screen.
Oops. Oops. You know what? I bet I know. Again, I'm using my keypad when I'm not supposed to be, and that's changing my screens. I once again forgot to set up my bootleg thing.
Go break into Biff's house before we leave.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
that
people run backwards.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's
No,
okay. Only Valor decided to do that.
Yeah, the first time it was just my. Everyone is
There we go.
here.
All right,
Oh,
so
good.
welcome to Route 102, and give me perception rolls. Alrighty then. And so with that, you actually notice on the grass above you, there is a terrified Merrill that appears to be surrounded by walking grass. And they are shaking their leaves very aggressively as they kind of like encircle this Merrill. And I will unpause.
I don't see it.
It's in
Here.
the next patch of grass. Up. Above the
Ah,
cliff.
up. I see.
Yeah.
So, are we allowed to try to scale the cliff?
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally just, I mean, I think you all have a hop of like 1.
Yeah,
So I
I
think
jump up
you-
1.
Yeah, jump of 1. So I think you
Whoop.
you can actually just hop up them.
Whoop.
I'm impressed that Seth ran right by the berries.
Listen, there's a grass type here. Shush.
I also like that the berries are supposed to be animated. You know how in the games they kind of like go back
Yeah,
and
they
forth?
sway.
Yeah, they're supposed to. They are set to be WebMs, but they animate for like 1 frame and stop, even though they're set to loop. But whatever. All right. So, the grass type Pokemon and a water type Pokemon. So, obviously, at the current moment, they don't notice you, so you are free to have free attacks or free ball throws.
Question.
Answer.
On the frequencies for moves, is a scene just like a battle?
It's considered a battle or the routes. So,
Okay, so that resets.
yes.
Cool. I mean, Seth sees some moving grass. He wants to be its friend. It's a chunk of Pokeball over there.
All right, give me that roll.
Oop.
So I do have to again reiterate, is it below or above for capture rates? It's below, correct?
Yes, because a Pokemon that's very easy to catch needs to roll has like a capture rate of like 80 or 90, so you need to roll below.
Okay. Alrighty then. So, which one were you
That's-
going for? The one closest to you?
Yeah, that's my to hit. I haven't done the.
Oh, okay,
100.
that's right. It shakes twice and then releases.
Am I just not meant to be a grass type trainer? Why is
Well-
that Shroomish that's rolling them?
I haven't.
I don't... The Pokemon.
Pokemon capturing Pokemon. The Pokemon have become sentient.
Oh,
Dice.
Jesus.
Those are mini dices.
Yep.
Many days.
Alrighty then. Well, then it is officially Valor's turn.
Okay. I forgot we don't have to roll initiative.
I know, it's so nice,
so-
right?
So once again, Spiro. This time, Spiro watches as he just throws a Pokeball. Seth throws a Pokeball, and she sees it pop out and goes, "Huh. Considering you didn't even fight it, it's almost a solid capture." And she Valor was like sort of sitting on her arm, and she like propels him forward as he zippity bops over,
Yeet.
and it's gonna hit him with a fat peck. Let's see. I'm gonna target the Oddish. Open Valor's sheet and peck. Perform.
That does not hit.
Yikes. Rolling a lot of 2s on a
I know,
d20 roll.
right? Yeah, I know, it's so weird. Are you going to do anything, Spira, yourself?
Oh, you know what? I should look to see about my feature. I need to check to make sure that it is always on, or if I have to do something to activate it.
Which feature?
So the duelist feature says I tag a foe. Okay, so Pokemon under the effects of focus training gain half their momentum rounded up as stuff. But I believe I still gain momentum though. I don't think I have to be under the effect of focus training.
Right.
Let's see. Let me just double check and make sure that's the case. Disregard. The target is a Pokemon under the effect of focus training. So it can still gain momentum. It just can't. I just can't use its like active effects. I just gain benefits from its passive effect.
Okay.
So at combat turn 1, end of turn 1, my Pokemon has 1 momentum, and that's it. It has no other effect. I just have it.
Okay.
And that should be my turn.
All right. So then it is this Oddish's turn that Seth tried to catch, and so it is going to use. Acid. And it has a. Let's see. That hits. So go ahead and apply that damage. Yep, there I did it for you. Alright. Kinda like lobs a purple loogie at your valor.
Ow.
Right. Alright, Eleanor, it's your turn. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I muted myself. I'm sorry. I took pretzels out,
Oh boy.
and I didn't want to have me shaking the bag on mic, and I guess I forgot to unmute myself.
Oops.
I've been talking to myself too then.
Oh no.
Anyway, Eleanor's just gonna stand.
Alright, then it is Mai's turn.
Sweet little Mai. I need to unselect Seth. Oop. He's just gonna run up here and basically just running tackle this little oddish.
Okay. That does hit.
Oh. I forgot to target the oddish. I'm good at this. Sweet.
Close these damn character sheets. 6 damage. Beefy Pokemon. Damn grass types, am I right?
Sacks of hit points.
Alright, it is Meryl's turn. So it's actually going to go over here, and it is going to... It's gonna roll out. Oh yeah, good old 1 damage. Nice. Alright, it is Charles' turn.
It is indeed Charles' turn. And Charles is, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just for funsies, we're gonna thunder wave the oddish that everyone's attacked.
Alright.
I don't know why it has you roll it, because it says Thunder Wave cannot miss.
Nice.
So I don't know, but yeah, it's now paralyzed.
Okay then. I wish that there was like a tick box for me to add on these on here, just because nice. Because right, so read me out what the effect of paralyzed does. Does it reduce their speed by something?
I'm gonna have to pull it up in the handbook. It doesn't actually tell me what it does.
Pretty sure it should like lower its I found it. Is lowered by 4 combat stages. Okay. That's just what I wanted to be sure. Because I can actually change that stage. There's 4. There we go. Okay. Seth, it is back to you.
Well, this oddish, he still wants. I'm trying to look this up because I cannot find it in the handbook. Since he has capture specialist, like part of it is choosing capture techniques, but it will not. I cannot find the capture techniques or the prerequisites, because that's what limits me to which ones I can use.
So it's on the handbook. It's on page 79.
79.
Those are your techniques.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, I see. Yeah, capture skills, curveball, devitalizing throw, fast pitch. Okay, there we go. Yeah,
I'm
interesting.
glad that the game has a glue cannon.
Yep. Glue cannon.
Oh, okay. I'll figure those out later. I'm just gonna throw another Pokeball at this poor little oddish.
Okay.
There's the little hit.
Hey.
Ooh. And Pokeball.
It one shake and it. Wait. No, you actually capture it.
Yay!
Woo.
3 Pokemon. Where we go?
Just say,
Yeah.
wait, the fact that an 11 miss.
It's
like-
yeah. My brain didn't want. My brain is still like trying to like.
Yeah, trying to look up these capture specialist bits, like one of the top results was, why is it that you like subtract stuff when you catch Pokemon unlike everything else in the game?
Yeah. So obviously the going under a number is very like is it Warhammer?
It's Warhammer, yeah.
Yeah, and see I don't play Warhammer tabletop, so I'm not used to the whole rolling under a certain number.
Yeah, it's the Price is Right
Yeah.
mechanic, right? You have a threshold that you need to roll at or below or at or above. I tend to prefer at or above, but at or below is fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, just straight up one trainer with 3 Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Let's go.
This one is going to use Sweet Scent against the Meryl. Yep, and that definitely hits. So it reduces penalty to evasion. Okay, cool. It does that. And this Oddish is going to use Absorb, or attempt to. Ooh. Alrighty then. Big damage.
It is
Alright,
reduced from the thing.
What?
I was gonna say the absorb damage is reduced by special defense and
I know, but it's still like it still did good damage against this Meryl.
that's fair, yeah. High rolls on those dice.
Yeah. And then so it actually should have all of its it's gonna gain its HP back. Okay, there we go. And that one is captured. So it is now Valor's turn.
Well, after getting hit with a glob of acid, it's gonna come back to me. And that is Valor's turn.
Alright. It is now your turn.
And I am going to apply a potion.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go to my inventory. I'm gonna subtract 1 potion. Oops. I don't know what I just did, but I'm gonna not worry about it. And potions restore 20 HP. Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to Valor's health and give it that'll make it 48 HP. And I will not move. Yeah, that's my
Alright.
trainer's
It
turn.
is Eleanor's turn now.
Eleanor isn't gonna do anything.
Alrighty then. It is Mai's turn.
What? You.
I know. Sorry, I am reading things about capture techniques. I can just barely run over to this if I don't target myself. This little oddish here. Target. And we're just gonna keep doing nice little tackles.
Nice. And then also, tackle also pushes a target. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it pushes
Pushes-
it 2 meters.
2 meters. Nice.
Boom.
Makes tackle so strong. Alright. And then it is Meryl's turn, and it's going to roll out again. Okay, and then it's gonna do more damage if it hits. So it hits, and then it's going to do... Wow, I love that those are all +5s. Nice. They were all, 15 damage, so it's gonna do actually more than that. Yeah, there we go. Yep, there we go. Alright, it is Charles' turn.
Oh, Charles can move 4. Nice.
Hey.
I assume I can attack diagonal, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then, we're gonna try to tackle this one.
It's getting knocked around everywhere. That does hit. And then it's going to... It's getting knocked all over the place. Damn tackles. Alright, Seth, it is your turn.
Well, Seth's got his new Pokemon. He's just gonna move and then hold, so.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. Sure.
So this Oddish is going to come back here and is going to attempt to use acid on Charles. Does hit.
Oof.
Ooh. Wait a second, did you accidentally hit flat damage?
Yeah, was I not supposed to?
No, you're supposed to just apply damage, because flat damage means it's going through everything.
So, the problem is that,
Oh, no, it also... Oh, yeah, there we go. 21 damage, so...
Okay, so, the one problem with flat damage is, or not flat damage, apply damage. Anytime I hover over damage, I only have the option to select half, resist, or flat. It literally covers the apply damage button.
Oh, that's strange. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Oops. Alright, and so with that, it is now that Oddish's turn. This Oddish is going to... it's going to use Growth, actually. I don't even think it has... Yeah, it just raises its attack and... Yes. It is... Attack and special attack. Cool. What? Oh. Oh, yeah, paralysis safe. Nice. Wait, did that automatically roll that? Oh, it did. Oh, nice. Interesting. Alright, it is Valor's turn.
Okay. And just to clarify, I can do a move and then use movement, correct?
Yes.
Believe that. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, after spraying this potion all over the little poison bits that have stuck in their feathers and it makes it all fall out and stuff. Let's see. Where do you apply combat stages?
It's under stats. It's next to the level up. It's stage.
Ah, stage. Okay.
Yeah.
So, she's going to direct Valor to. I'm gonna roll it just so that it puts it in the chat, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to Hone Claws.
Alrighty then.
Attack and accuracy. Let's see. User's attack by +1, combat stage, and accuracy by +1. So
that means it's
attack stage is 1. And its accuracy is +1. And
which I believe just means that everything, the AC value goes down by 1. So Peck is now an AC 1, I
Yeah.
believe. Yes. So we'll just have to keep that in mind.
And it's going to shift forward and end its turn.
All right. Spear's turn.
Spiro will do nothing.
Okay. Eleanor's turn.
Eleanor's gonna do. Take a guess.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody wants the Meryl rip. Mai.
Let's keep tackling shit. Boop boop. Get hit.
Yep, that definitely hits. Yep. Alright, that Oddish is definitely looking very, very weak.
And he's pushed.
Oh yes, he is pushed. Which the Meryl is immediately going to chase after it so it can roll out again. It's very angry. That hits. Oops. Damn it. That's not who was supposed to take that damage. There we go. And with that rollout connects, and that Oddish falls down into the grass, completely knocked out. Which one is that? There we go. He's dead. I mean, fainted.
Dead.
Alright, it's Charles' turn.
Charles is going to tackle.
Tackle.
Just gonna like push this poor Oddish into a corner.
Definitely hits.
Push that man into that berry bush.
Bump. It just smacks into the back of the little cliff. Bonk. Right, Seth?
Seth's gonna chill.
Alright. So this Oddish, which is going to rush back up, and it's going to try to use Absorb. That definitely hits.
Who did you hit?
Charles.
Okay.
So I
Sorry.
just want to see, yeah. Okay, so 13 damage, which I already did the 13 damage for you.
Okay. Thank you. No, never mind.
Right, it's Valor's turn.
Oh, it's no longer paralyzed.
Yay.
Well. I feel like he would attack the Meryl. I don't want him to. I feel like he would, though.
How rude.
No, he's gonna go. He's gonna go up here, peck the Oddish.
Alrighty then.
I should have targeted the Oddish first. My apologies.
How dare you?
How dare I?
Sorry, I was on the landing page. Okay, yes. And apply damage. Yep. Alrighty then. It's just barely hanging on for dear life. I assume the trainers are doing nothing again, correct?
Watching like
Uh,
inside a Little League game.
Actually, I think when so this Meryl looks really like upset right now, right? I imagine. So she's actually gonna like approach it like kind of slowly and like and just be like, "It's okay, Meryl. It's okay. The Odysseys are gone now."
Give me a... I guess it would be charm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to charm it, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have the edge.
No, it's a skill.
Oh, I know. I'm saying I don't have. There's a Pokemon education thing where you can pick it and you can roll Pokemon education instead of any of the other roles when interacting with Pokemon.
Oh.
But I didn't take it. So charm, you said?
Yes.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean you're able to calm it down a little bit. It appears to be more relaxed as you say these words to it.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Eleanor.
You know what? Let's try to catch this Meryl.
All right.
So it's what, a D20 for accuracy?
Yep.
What's the command?
/R D20. Alright, you definitely smack it in the face with the ball. Let's roll that capture. And it shakes 3 times and that sweet confirmation noise. Congratulations.
Meryl.
Got you a Meryl. Meryl.
I just imagine like my trainer is just like they sort of waded into the tall grass and was like sort of stooped over and like doing like calming motions like it's okay, everything's fine. And then just from over her shoulder just a Pokeball just flies over and just bonks it on the head and she's just staring at the Pokeball like, oh no, if this thing pops out it's gonna attack me.
I liked its tenacity when it chased after the audience.
All right, it's Mai's turn.
Yeah, but we just gonna keep on tackling.
That definitely hits. And with that, it gets knocked back and passes out in the grass. Alrighty then, and with that, everyone appears to be the Odysseys are all knocked out in the grass. Seth has collected a new Pokemon, and so has Eleanor. He got a trainer with 1 Pokemon, a trainer with 2, and a trainer with 3. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and of course the route does continue to the east.
Seth wants to go back down and check those berry bushes.
Sure. Alright, so going down and checking the berry bushes, they appear to be 2 young oranberry saplings. They're not grown in any way.
Would I be able to dig one up and put it in my second planter?
Yes.
Cool.
Wait, before you do that, what about the cool berry plant up here? You can see if it's a different berry.
I could. Yeah, let's check the other one first before he decides to possibly murder this plant. Just dig it up and change his mind.
It appears to be a Rost berry sapling.
And
It's paralyzed.
It's fire.
Cherry-
Burn.
Okay, burning.
I was about to ask if Seth knew what a raspberry did, but it just
Yeah, I feel like you as a berry farmer would know.
I think I am gonna take the raspberry. How many days old is my? I
It's
did
like
not.
it's 1 day.
So,
They're like fresh.
okay.
All right. So which ones are you're taking? Which one are you taking?
The rost.
Okay. Yeet. Berry gone.
Berry.
I'm also
Berry
gonna
down.
use a potion on Charles.
Okay.
Now we can run around.
All right. And so, kind of as you do this, obviously this is a pretty grassy part of the route. But other than those Oddishes you saw, there doesn't appear to be any more Pokemon.
Those berries seem fairly useful. You can look around up here and see if there's any more. She
Okay,
goes,
would you like to do a perception check?
sure. She's just up here exploring. Because she's never been up here before, so, like,
Right.
she's interested in seeing what's all going on up here.
That's fair.
Let's see. Where's my perception there?
7. You managed to find a Pokeball on the ground. No berries, but a Pokeball.
Looks like somebody dropped this.
Oh,
wonder if the Pokemon they were trying to catch is around.
Seth want to pick up that Pokeball that he had lost with the Oddish?
Joke's on
Yeah.
you, it's the same Pokeball.
Give me a D100.
Whoosh.
Ooh. It's a broken Pokeball.
Fun.
You like smack that thing at the ground.
Oop.
The Oddish broke out of it very violently.
Yep.
And now that very violent Oddish is on my team.
Angry plant.
Does that mean you get to choose that its nature is angry?
God. Oh, that's right. I do need to randomize that. 'Cause otherwise, it's always going to be set at the same. Yeah, it's always set at timid. It is nature's proud. Oh, and then also go ahead and roll. Both of you roll D20s or D2s. I'm sorry, D2s
Those
for the
coin.
The coin.
Spinny.
Okay, so... Oh god, which one's which? Who's player 2, who's player 3? I forget.
Seth
I'm
is
player 2.
Okay, so... Player 2 has a female Meryl. And Seth has a male Oddish.
My new character trait is I can only have Pokemon that start with Mare.
Mareep, Meryl.
No evolutions.
Alright.
Do keep in mind, I didn't remember this at first, but in this game you can choose when your Pokemon evolve. Like, they don't just automatically evolve at a certain level. There's thresholds. And
I
then
saw
you can
it has to be
choose.
like at least 15 to evolve to next level or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't
Hopefully
have to. You can choose.
Hopefully the combat sheet doesn't affect it, because I do know if I up a wild Pokemon, like a dragon level, it will automatically change the sprite. So hopefully that doesn't affect it too much.
So when we catch new Pokemon, do we just are we setting up their player sheets after the session?
I can pull them in at any point because they are on the landing page here. So I just have to. The only thing I have to do is set it to where you can use them, but I have to pull them in from the damn Dex Dragon here. Give me a second here.
Oh, look, Dad's name did an update.
Yeah. So we have. Yeah, I don't know why it has problems with like keeping names from Dragon. I notice. And then I gotta pull in an Oddish here.
We probably have the schooling to know, like, Seth will know what Oddish evolves into, kind of thing, or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you already have the owner of the Lotad. You also need the ownership of... the Oddish here. Figure Seth to be the owner. And set Meryl to be the owner. Or yes, Meryl owns you. It's like a cat. Or owner. There you go. So now you should be able to move your tokens around, and also you're always free to switch out your active follow Pokemon if you wish.
Okay. And you randomized the nature of this one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is set to be... What is it set to be?
Rash.
Rash. Yeah, that was... It was something else before.
Freaking level 12 Oddish? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a sprite, though.
No, not at all.
No.
Teeny tiny baby sprite.
Well, no, like, in the actors, he doesn't have... He's the scary white man in the hood.
Oh, yes. This is true. I don't remember what Oddish's dex number is off the top of my head. I think it's like 88.
You know,
But
when you're a
if I
true
do
Giga
drag
nerd.
him out, no, he's also scary white man. Scary hooded white man. But yeah, I'll have to work on all that. It was supposed to all be automatic, but oh well. Alright, so continuing on the route to the east is a small little lake that is fed from a mountain river.
That's to the west.
To the west.
Unless we're traveling south currently, in which it would be.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Yeah, to the west is a small little lake. You can actually kind of see like Magikarp kind of like aimlessly kind of like swimming around. They're not really doing anything.
As Magikarp do.
Yep.
They splash.
They splash around, yes.
Ish bloosh.
Splish
Splash.
splash, I was taking a bath.
Oh god, we'll go for it.
Don't sing the Markiplier version.
Oh god.
Well, Spira's curious because she found a Pokeball on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and she wants to see what Pokemon was lurking around in here that someone tried to catch.
Sure, you want to do a perception check?
I can smell the DM was unprepared.
I mean, you could have assumed it was the Meryl, since it seems to be the only one of its kind around here.
That's true. I still got a 14. What do I see, oh DM?
You see little pitter-patter footsteps from a Meryl that was walking around in this grass before probably being attacked by the Oddish.
Oh, fair enough.
Again.
and it's somebody probably had tried to attempt to catch it at some point, and the Pokeball is a little like covered in pollen, so it's been sitting there for a bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, her curiosity is satisfied. She'll hop and continue.
Hippity hop.
Hippity hoppity. Pokemon on my property.
Yep. All right. So as you kind of approach the bridge, obviously it's a pretty well maintained bridge over this lake. Again, there's kind of Magikarp just kind of like floating around, but you do notice the cave to the northwest. Spira, you've actually heard of this cave. It's kind of required travel for trainers. It's not the official trainer's passage, but it's like a part of it. It's a cave that goes kind of upwards, up to the little mountainous region that you're going to be getting into.
So this isn't one that Eleanor and Seth would have had to go through to get here?
Actually,
Yeah.
you guys would have traveled through it because y'all didn't take a boat or anything.
I literally went to the world map because I was like, wait, is there even a way for us to get to Ocean View without have gone through this cave?
Yeah, without water travel, yeah. So obviously you kind of pass through it. It's just a small little cave. When you pass through it, you obviously didn't run into any Pokemon or anything like that, but there have been, you could hear them, right? You could hear the sound of a Zubat and an unidentified Pokemon species. You kind of heard their little screeches as well. Actually, you know what? I just remembered that the name of this cave is Aaron's Cave. Like the iron-eating Pokemon cave.
Aaron.
Alright, you may continue your travels.
Okay. As Spira approaches the cave entrance, she goes, yes. The first leg of our cavern journey. I'm not really the biggest fan of places I can't see the sky.
I mean, it wasn't a long cave. We'll be out of there in no time.
Oh, thank heavens. That being the case, if you don't mind, of course, I wouldn't mind postponing our entombment for just a moment longer while I not stall at all. As she sort of goes off into here and just looking around.
So,
It appears to be just a clearing in the forest. Obviously, to the west, there's actually more trees. I just forgot to add them on there because I'm a lazy bum, and there's like 500 trees on this map.
Oh my gosh. You're right, there is.
There's a lot of trees here, and I hand placed all of them. So, yeah.
It's
I
'cause
just see
you're-
the one down here that's somehow like miraculously floating.
It grew on top of another tree. I don't want to hear it.
Minecraft.
I don't
Minecraft,
I
yeah.
don't even see it.
Right here.
It's like south of everything.
Yeah.
Gotta
We're
point
circling
it out.
around it.
Oh, I see.
It's right here.
Oh my gosh.
Eleanor, is
Yeah.
your little Mareep there, no flash?
No.
So when you were going through the cave, you actually didn't have too much trouble being able to see inside of it. It is kind of it has enough holes in like the roof, from where like small cave-ins and whatnot, to where it's actually has enough light spot that people are able to see in it.
Oh, also, I said no, but I actually have the glow capability,
Yeah,
which
some
means
glows.
it can emit light from the part of its body. So the tail, obviously, depending on the variety of wild Pokemon nearby, it might attract Pokemon and ward them away.
Yep. All right.
Well,
So
let's go caving.
Haven.
Oh,
Drag your Pokemon in there too.
Valor is. Oh god,
Damn it, y'all.
did it again. I hate everything.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Valor is like sticking to my shoulder, and he's twittering nervously as we enter the cavern.
Yeah. So as you kind of get into the cave, obviously it's kind of like dark. It's not dark, but it is kind of dreary inside. So both you, Seth and Eleanor, you both know that the way to go is it's not. Thankfully, it's not very maze-like. You are able to, if you just head north, there's like this little carved staircase, and then some bridges you must go. But the cave is a little bit bigger than you explored. You kind of just took the path and left. You never did any exploring or anything like that.
Would be because we weren't official trainers and we would have gotten in trouble.
Yep.
say that as I pick fights with Pokemon to catch them before I'm even an official trainer. So, quickest route out of here, right?
Yes.
Preferably.
Up this way. Nope. Here we go.
As Eleanor kind of walks around, she kind of like starts hearing noises from above her, and looking up, she sees a very large aerial fight going on between Zubats and Noibats. They're kind of like hovering just a little bit above. Obviously they're probably about 12 feet up, or 12. Damn it, I don't want to say 12 meters up because that's massive. They're
So
like,
it would be
fewer meters.
yeah, 6 meters. And they're like 6 meters up in the air, and they're basically dog fighting each other currently. Yeah, and obviously the Noibats, there's 2 of them, and there's 4 Zubat, and they're just kind of like going at it until one of the Zubat kind of like gets hit and kind of comes crashing down to the cavern floor.
Quick question: Is
Yes.
this we're in a new scene now, right?
Yes, this is a new
Okay.
scene.
Okay, I just want to make sure because that means my combat stage is reset.
Yes. So make sure to change those up. Right, I'm going to quickly unpause. What would people like to do at the sight of dog fighting Pokemon?
Well, seeing these Spira like sort of like gasps and is like, I've heard of the Noibat, but I've never seen one. And she sort of shoulders Valor into a hover, which he is very disgruntled about, and she goes, go on, Valor. And he looks back at the whirling dervish of flying Pokemon around, and he squawks and goes. Oh, I don't want to move my trainer. Let's see. And he goes up and throws out a peck
All right.
at Zubat.
Yeah, roll then.
And as he attacks the Zubat, she just goes, "Not the whatever." And I'm gonna throw out that pet. And I did target.
Yep, and that does hit. So apply. Alright then. Alright, and with that, officially in combat. So again, I do apologize for combat after combat after combat, but you know, it's obviously getting trainers some Pokemon here.
Well, also you say that like we're not playing Pokemon. That is the entire game.
I mean, that's true. Look at all those dice.
Those are
Look at
many
all
dice.
those chickens. All right, and with that, this Noibat is going to go and use Gust on the Zubat over here. Yep, that definitely hits. 14 damage. Alrighty then. I forgot to start the combat. Woohoo. I always forget that. This one is also going to also use Gust over here. Just double check that. So Gust is AC of 2. Yep, that hits alright. Nice. Alright, it's back to Valor's turn.
Oh, okay. He's going to peck the Zubat again.
That hits, and applying damage. Yep, you knock out the Zubat. It just comes crashing down. I hate it. They're all... It's what happens when you copy the thing, so I'm not gonna knock it out just yet. So I'm gonna have to go with things in my head. So I'm gonna... Can I knock this one out and make it invisible on my own? I can. Okay. Now I can go in, get them back their HP. Note to self, don't copy and paste mobs when doing Pokemon. Alright, it is your turn, Spira.
She is going to she's gonna step forward and lob a Pokeball at the Noibat.
Alrighty then.
Which means I need to roll a flat D20.
Yep, that hits it.
Oh wow, okay.
Boink.
That's my D100.
3 shakes, but it manages to break out.
Aw.
So close.
Just to let you guys know too, so that bottom buttons that has like the 1, 2, 3, 4, you can set those for macros,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true, yeah.
so you don't have to type D20 and D100 every time.
Okay.
This is going to attempt to wing attack the Noibat at the top. Ooh, that's a critical miss. Damn. Alright, this is another Zubat. It's going to attempt to also wing attack this Noibat. And it does not hit. Wow. Trash. Yeah, Ah. Remove that. There we go. And there we go. And this one's going to come over here, and it's actually going to use... It's going to attempt a bite. And it definitely hits. So... hold that. Damage. Alright. Healthy amount of damage. Alright. Eleanor, it's your turn.
Eleanor's gonna stand.
Mai, it's your turn.
I is gonna stay put.
Alright, Charles?
Charles is gonna attack.
Marie cast Chain Lightning.
It's... does have... Okay, and so that's Thunder Shock, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That does hit. Okay, and it definitely looks very, very weak after taking that. Seth?
Seth is going to return Mai to her Pokeball.
Okay.
And then he's gonna do his little
Oh, we need the little sound effects to,
I know,
to
right?
play.
Yeah.
6. And he is going to bring out his little Lotad.
Lotad.
He's so tiny.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ah. Now
I
he's
got the
Lord.
world's largest Lotad.
That thing could eat you.
There you go. Alrighty then, and that's your turn. So it's back to Noibat's turn, and it's
Is
going to. Oh, go
Is
ahead.
Lotad just gonna go on Mai's turn, or does he need to roll in?
Oh, I need to bring him into combat here. There we go.
He is basically just taking Mai's turn.
Yep. Right, this Noibat is going to use.
Well, it is based on its speed, so.
Yeah, it's going to try to absorb on Rookidee. That does not hit. Right, and this one is going to attempt to absorb on the Zubat. That definitely hits. So apply the damage. 1 damage. And it gets a whole 1 HP back. Woo. Alright, it's Valor's turn.
Okay. As Spira shouts, just weaken the bat. And Valor sees nothing but bats in front of him, so he picks the one that's in front of him,
Oh boy.
which is the Thingamabob, the Noibat, right in front. Make sure that's selected, and throw out that pet.
Does not hit.
OMG.
Alright, it's your turn. Spiro.
You know, I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to burn one of my AP to give +1 to that accuracy, to his accuracy.
I still don't think you would hit though. With Pack.
On 2, it's accuracy 2.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Noibat has
right.
evasion.
That's right. Disregard. Well, she'll
Yeah,
just
you-
throw another Pokeball then.
Okay.
Let me go to my inventory. Subtract another. Should be down to 4 Pokeballs. And let's see if this macro works. Nope, an error in chat message syntax. Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that.
I don't know how to properly set up macros.
Did you run it as a script or in chat?
I have it as chat. Do it as script?
No,
I just want
have
it to
as-
roll a d20 and then a d100.
Oh, I don't know if you. I would set up one macro to roll a d20 and one macro to roll a d100.
Yeah, we can work on the macros at another point. Just give me that d20. Yeah,
There we go.
All
They
right,
rolled them
and
together.
yep, you hit it. It captures it and plunks down on the cavern floor before shaking 3 times, and you catch it. Congratulations.
Okay.
The only problem with rolling it a d20 and a d100 is it added it together.
Yeah, so what I did is you click on the result and it splits it. So the d20
Oh,
roll was
okay.
an 18. The d100 roll was a 48.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize you could click it open.
I didn't either. I was like, and I thought surely you could, and sure enough, clicking it enough times did make it reveal its secrets. Awesome. Yay, I have a Noibat!
Congratulations. We are still in combat though.
Yeah.
We get to Aaron's cave. Alright, and with that, moving on to the Zubat. One of the many Zubats. Alright, it's going to try to wing attack the other Noibat. It definitely hits. Apply damage, and it manages to knock out the other Noibat. Plonk.
Oh no.
That was kind of rude of them.
Very rude.
Very rude.
Right, so that Zubat went, then it's this one. This one's going to move over and attack Valor with a... it's just gonna wing attack. That does hit, because wing attack has an AC of 2, and you have evasion of, it just barely hits. Barely hits.
Yep.
Valor takes 13 damage, which I've already applied.
Yay!
Okay, and then
Gotta
this
say
Zubat...
that fat physical defense, though.
right. He's going to try to wing attack Lotad. That definitely hits.
Yep.
Ooh. Does it say 36 damage?
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Grass type.
Ass
Alright.
type.
It is Eleanor's turn.
Eleanor is not gonna do anything.
Okay. Alright, it's Lotad's turn.
Right, boy. Do. It's going to use bubble.
Bubble. That definitely hits. So apply that damage. It's 19 damage. Very nice. Alright, Charles.
Charles is gonna change targets.
See, that definitely hits. So, yep, good old Thunder Shock. All right, Seth, are you doing anything?
Yeah, we're getting Lotad out of there.
All right.
I guess we'll send out the Oddish. But, like, put him next to Charles, please.
Yep.
To the back. Oh, big boy.
Big boy. There you
Big
go.
Charles.
Hello, Raffles. How are you?
Alright, Valor, it's back to you.
Did you say raffles or ruffles?
Raffles.
Yes, I love that.
Valor.
Oh, I apologize. Let's see. Valor is gonna... He's gonna keep on pecking and he keep on pecking and he keep on pecking.
Nice. Yep, that definitely hits.
Yeah.
Alright, that one is definitely, once again, knocked out. Just have to remember which one's which. Damn it. I hate that.
Yo, come on.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to remember that for next time, because that's like really annoying. Because it also like shares their HP as well, so I have to like manually remember to give them more HP. There we go.
Are you using the same... Because you can designate an actor and then have different tokens for the same base actor.
I know. I need to do that kind of stuff. Like it's me doing the dex entries, bringing one in, and then copying and pasting.
Yeah, so
Instead
your copy... So all of these are considered the same entity.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be different if I drug in different dex entries, which
Yeah.
is what I'll be doing from now on. Alright, Spira, it's your turn.
She's just gonna hold.
Just gonna hold. Okay. Alright, so it is this Zubat's turn. It's going to come over here, and it is going to... it's actually going to use Bite. Yep, that hits. Took 11 damage.
Owie.
Yeah, again, this one's gonna come over here and try to bite Seth on the head.
Punch that little rat with wings.
Oh, and it does not hit. Does not manage to sink its fangs into you. Eleanor?
Eleanor stands.
Alright, Lotad.
It's no
no,
longer on the map. Oddish is a slow boy because it's a cave.
Yep. So, remove combatants. Alright, then it's actually Charles' turn.
Well, Charles is gonna once again zap the
Zap it to the
Zubat.
extreme.
Zap, zap, zapping on, zapping down.
Ooh, yeah, that definitely knocks this one out. Nice.
Didn't get to punch it.
I have to give this one its fucking HP back again. There we go. Alright, it is Seth's turn.
Who's just gonna chill.
Oddish's turn.
Oddish cannot move very far. One. I guess he's gonna chill here.
Alright, Valor.
Peck, peck, peck. I should probably target.
I'm just waiting for a crit to happen.
Like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Following it.
Yep, and with that, you know, obviously... Actually, you know what? So, 32 crit damage, so... Yeah. That's, Alright, you've taken care of all the Zubats. Congratulations.
Yay.
Nice. And with that, I think we'll actually end the session here because everyone, of course, is getting a trainer level. So there's going to be a bit of some work we gotta do.
We want to do that on or off?
I think we're gonna do it off stream because it
Okay.
takes a while. So everyone say
Okay.
goodbye to chat, and we'll be back another time.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat. See you around.